and welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. Have you set your calendars yet? Has your alarm gone off? I sure hope so. This is Saturday, the 29th of August. Another month. Boom! Gone like that. And thank you for joining me. I will give everybody a minute to get their alerts and get online and watch. And so I'm just standing here with nothing happening. Let's see. My name is Chuck Tomasi. I am living here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, where the shirt matches the brick wall, practically. Well, which matches the landscape. Hey, I wish everybody who has gone through like the recent hurricanes and forest fires and everything is doing well. Just wanted to reach out. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there, and our thoughts and prayers are going out to you. If you've got somebody in need, certainly take care of those people. As I say at the end of the show, be kind, be safe, do what needs doing. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing anything happening here. Let me hit a play button. Hey, we got somebody on YouTube. Thanks for joining. There we go. Okay, Teresa is in the house and says, this is alarming. Yes, my singing is quite alarming. I am not a professional singer. I am a software guy by trade. I'm in marketing. And this is one of the ways that I market myself, I guess. So thank you for joining me again. If you hear any screw-ups or whatnot, I do this for fun, for family and friends, just so you can have a little levity and go. I know there's a 2-year-old girl out there dancing happily to whatever I sing, whether it's The Wheels on the Bus or Bon Jovi. Lilu is having a good time, and I wish you all the best. The rest of you, sit down, strap in, and here we go. Just wanted to remind you that you can do this. You can follow along. I have made this public now. The karaoke application is available to the public. If you go over to bit.ly/sn-sing that you see right down there, you can create an account, log in, have your own parties, or practice along and go safely home. You can join this party. There's no queuing available right now, so you can't be sticking things into my queue. I have a switch to turn that off. And this party is DQ'd. That's not Dairy Queen. But what you can do is follow along and give me a rating. And feel free. I'm opening myself up here. I know, this is a crazy time. So have fun with that. Anybody else join in? Donna is here. So we got Donna. We got Eric. Eric has given me a like. Thank you very much. People are joining in, and we will get going. So if you want to play along or you want to have your own party, you've got family and friends, or, again, you just want to sing along, this is completely open to you. It uses thousands and thousands of songs on YouTube to bring that into a catalog, and then you can sort and switch and select and give me some feedback too. I'm looking for feedback. What works, what doesn't. I've already got a couple of things from coworkers who said, hey, can you make a barcode to do this? And I'm working on that. So you'll see some changes. I'm going to have a release notes in the more menu soon. I was working on that this morning, and I should have another release out this weekend. So hopefully we'll get on some kind of weekly release cycle. I also have a new microphone, if you didn't notice that. We tried one of the Rode Studio microphones last week, and I didn't really quite like the way that the pickup pattern was. So went out and got a couple of good old sturdy Shure SM78s. Donna and I broke them in last night. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Grandma Dorothy's online. Mary is there. We got 2 Bullocks, Mary and Carrie. All right. Nikki's in the house. I think we have family members joining. Let's get started with our lineup tonight. We'll put the title away. And our lineup has a couple of requests in it. People do request. If you've got a request, please put it in the comments, either on YouTube or on Facebook, or send me an email and say, hey, Chuck, how about this? Because we've got a couple of things. Starting off with a request from my cousin John, who asked for Carl Douglas Kung Fu Fighting. And I'll come back with something about John in just a sec after we're done with the songs. So, all right, throw the holy water. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Get over here to the right screen and hit that big old green play button. Reverb. Ho, 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 ho! Ho, ho, Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. They fought with expert timing. They were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From fit to a slip, and a kick it from the hip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Oh yeah, they fought with expert timing. They were funky Billy Chin and little Sammy Chung. Say, here comes the big boss. Let's get it on. Took their bow and made a stand. Started swaying with the hand. Then he set in motion and skip. Now it will give you a brand new trip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. They did it with expert timing. Oh, oh, oh. Kung fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Make sure you have extra timing. Kung fu fighting. Hands beat as fast as lightning. John's brother Jared. Let's hear some Robert Palmer. Wow, that is a good challenge, Jared. Woo. So let me tell you, John had a memory that he wanted to share, and it had to do back with when we were children, and I honestly don't remember some of the things he was telling me. It's funny how it's not that I don't remember that specific thing. I remember we got together periodically when we were kids, and different people have different memories about different things. Like if you ask Donna about our honeymoon, she'd remember certain things about the restaurants we went to and the room we stayed in. And I'd remember different things, the horse ride on the beach. And when you put those two together, sometimes you can help the other person remember certain things. And sometimes, they just will never, in my case, I'll never remember certain things. So I just think it's interesting how we lay down those patterns in our head to and once you're wired and you remember certain things. So yeah, that's half the fun of talking to friends. I talked to an old friend today on the phone for over 3 hours, and we had some good reminiscing going on of what we remembered. Most of it we both remembered, fortunately. So Sarah says hello. Thank you, Sarah. Awesome first song. Appreciate it very much. We've got a crowd building up. So let's see. Oh, you know what? It's time for the birthday shout-outs. And I thought it was another interesting week that we had another big gap in the week. So birthday shout-outs today, Saturday, August 29th, are a couple of coworkers, Sigrid and Chris. Happy birthday to you. Both of them used to work for me at one point when in my old job, at my old position. So happy birthday. Odd that 2 of my staff out of 5 had the same birthdays. I thought that was pretty cool. Another coworker from Plexus, Greg Thorison. He's no longer there. He's gone on to do other things. Happy birthday to Greg, Sterling Smith, Ken Crawford, and rounding it out with a gentleman I would love to see next weekend had I been going to Dragon Con in Atlanta. Stephen Grenade, not going to be there, but I did see a video with him yesterday. And, I said happy birthday to the YouTube video. Does that count for anything? No birthdays on Sunday that I could find, or Monday. So if it's your birthday in there, happy birthday. Wish you all the best. For whatever reason, you may not have your birthday posted on Facebook, so I can't give you a shout out. Turning to Monday, old high school friend from Brazil. Some of you may remember the two brothers. One of them has a birthday on Tuesday. Ricardo Sousa from Sao Paulo. Happy birthday to you. I don't know how do you say happy birthday in Portuguese, but whatever it is, I wish you all the best. Allison Talio Marlowe from high school. Happy birthday to Allison. I know we've got a couple of high school people watching here, maybe even pre-high school people. Also, Glenn Holland. I thought that was an interesting combination of Allison and Glenn. The Wednesday the 2nd, Edward Klein, good friend here in Phoenix, Scott Tyler, who was also a good friend when we lived in Appleton. So happy birthday to Scott. Last year we were one of these recent years we were celebrating your birthday. He's my Santa in the Dragon Con parade, but no parade this year and no Scott for a while. We still get together on Facebook and email. In fact, I think we've got a D&D adventure game in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. Adrian Rossing and Greg Kloiber close out the Wednesday birthdays for me. Wow, we have a lot of Plexus birthdays this week, Donna. Cindy Glatz and Randy Henderson on Thursday. What are the odds? And rounding out our week, one of my dearest friends, Laura Gannon, formerly Laura Prosen, September 4th. She's sit right in front of me in 9th grade English class, Clyde Buckland's class. Some of you may remember good old Clyde Buckland. And Laura was in the seat behind me, Russ Patient in the seat behind me. See, what do you remember when you go back in the Wayback Machine? I remember who was sitting around me. Many of you will, but to remember the teacher's name, I mean, it's getting a little scary now. Happy birthday to all of you, wherever you are and whenever you are. Mike Boyd from Plexus says, hi, Chuck. All right. Oh, man, it has been a while. I was just talking with Scott Reynolds from Plexus. Thank you to everybody who's joining me. Let's go on to the second song. Let me just scroll up a little bit here. Song for my wife. I like to sing these. I'm going to need the reverb back on this one. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. Never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. can talk to. I want you just the way you are. To let that one play out. Well, thank you for the very nice compliment, Fred. Appreciate it. Fred says, getting better each week. Well, can't get much worse. Just kidding. That was very nice. Hey, disclaimer about this. I'd make no claims about the accuracy of the lyrics that you see here. They are right from YouTube. So, they are what they are. I will say that this next song does have an error in it. In the lyrics, I looked for multiple versions, but I only have one. Request from good old friend Glenn Stevens, who's a regular. I didn't see him out there on the chat tonight, but I suspect he'll be watching later. The mistake in the lyrics was in the beginning, you can even hear the background singer saying, "We got a little old convoy." So this was released back in 1975 by a gentleman named C.W. McCall. And I remember this very distinctly because I was a young lad, and I think Sarah might have even been in the class at this time. Sarah, let me know, did you have Mrs. Friend when you were in 5th grade? Digging into a little private information there. But we had a book that went out in 1975. I think it was in our yearbook, and everybody wrote down what they wanted to be when they grew up. And this song had a strong impact. I don't remember what the demographics of the girls' answers were. I think a lot of them wanted to be horse riders or horse trainers or something to do with horses. But there were also, among the guys, it seemed like almost half wanted to be either truck drivers because of this song or hockey players. And there were a number of people that played hockey. We grew up in Marquette, Michigan, so yeah, hockey was a big part of growing up. I played for a year or so when I was young. My answer, if I remember right, was astronomer or paleontologist. I don't remember which one it was. I was really out of the norm, even at that age. But at least I had more of a career than what we aspired to be at that age. It's funny how I wonder if, as Sarah says, yes, okay, the brain is still working. I haven't gone senile yet. When you start hearing me forget the lyrics, when they're written on the screen, then we have problems. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let's get on with Glenn's request. Got to go deep for this one. The URL is right there, by the way, on the screen if you want to watch that. Reverb for this one. I love all the chatter in the background on this one, too. You got to listen close. I used to know all these words.
Big Ben, come on. Yeah, 10 for Big Ben, for sure. By golly, it's clean, clear to Flagtown, come on. Yeah, it's a big 10 for there, Big Ben. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we got us a convoy.
It was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June at a Kenworth hauling logs. Cabo repeat with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We were headed for fair on I-10 about a mile out of Shaky Town. Then Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck. We're about to put the hammer down. 'Cause we got a little convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a
Little old
convoy reaching to the side. Come on, join our convoy, and our way. The road's trucking convoy, rise the USA.
Got a record, Big Ben, this
Bring you back some memories yet?
You want to back off them hogs? 10 for about 5 miles or so. 10, Roger. Them hogs is getting intense up here.
By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all. On the clover leaf, and them bears was wall to wall. It was smoking as thick as bugs on the bumper. They even had a bear in the air. When all trucks is here's the duck, we're about to go hunting bear. 'Cause we got a great big convoy. the winds. We tore up all of our swindle sheets and left them sitting on the scales. By the time we hit the shy town, them bears was getting smart. They brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard. They were different cars and tanks and jeeps and Corvettes of every size. Them chicken coops was full of bears and choppers filled the skies. We shot the line, we went for broke with 1,000 screaming trucks and 11 long-haired friends of Jesus and a chartreuse microbus.
Rubber Duck, this is Sidebuster. Come on there. Yeah, 10-4 Sidebuster. Listen, you want to put that microbus in behind that suicide jockey? Yeah, he's hauling dynamite and he needs all the help he can get.
We laid a strip for the Jersey Shore, prepared to cross the line. I could see the bridge was lined with bears, but I didn't have a doggone dime. Said, Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck. We just ain't gonna pay no toll. Crashed the gate to a 98. Said, let them truckers roll 10-4.
Off your glass and the bears off your tail. "10-4," says Eric Miller. Thank you very much. I'm tripping over chords here, just like a real stage. Oh, a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me and having some fun hanging out. What do we got next? I do this each Saturday. Let me get back to my notes here. Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Set your alarms in case you're working the night shift. 6 p.m. Pacific Time on Facebook and YouTube. If you have any requests, again, put them in the notes. Don't forget, you can join along, have some fun with, hope I didn't do something dangerous there. There we go. Join along, have your own parties. Do some of this, have fun. You don't need the brick background. There's a tongue twister. And the Saturday Night Karaoke neon sign, but you can still get up or sit in your couch on your whatever. Put on the headphones. Do a private party. You don't even need a DJ. You don't even need to see this screen that you see up there. Just have some fun. Teresa said my talking voice has been lower than my singing voice. I think it's because I'm backing off just a little bit on the microphone, so I'll try to stay a little tighter on that and keep the audio going. I don't know why I don't see... Oh, I was looking at the mixer going, why don't I see the meters going up and down? Never mind. Not going to break that fourth wall tonight. No, sirree. Let's go on to our final song. I want to do something a little longer this time. I don't know why. But get my cursor back here. Check off the Convoy. Robert Palmer, he says. Let's have some fun with that. I'll see what I can find. Addicted to Love, maybe? Let's see what we can find. Does Power Station count? Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye this American pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day This'll be the day that I die. I want to hear everybody singing along with this one, all right? Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Now do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, how big those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronco buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. Everybody, sing with me. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on March, Protect practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. Land foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with Chester in the sidelines in a cast. Now halftime there was sweet perfume while Sergeant played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? I can't hear you. We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space. No time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell break that Satan spell. And it's a flame climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite. I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken, and the three men I admired the most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing, "I Miss American Pie." Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." They were singing, "Bye, bye, Miss American Pie." Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die." Woo! Made it through that one. Oh. Well, that wasn't a train wreck. Let's have some more fun. Oh, we should keep going, but I want to let you get back to your lives, and I will see you all again here next Saturday. Remember, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope you had fun. I know I did. Thank you, Donna, for joining me. I forgot. She's not in the background giving me hand signals. We had this whole thing worked out when the applause goes, but she's not over there. She's over there. Audience of one. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you, and I hope you get a chance to log into the Karaoke app and have some fun of your own. Share this out and appreciate any feedback you might have on the songs. If you're looking for something, there's a way to import that. If you got questions, let me know. Here to help. There's a small group of us forming up and forming some parties, so maybe we can have a party with you or for you or at you. Until next week, take care, be safe, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.